better than most just being able to live out our days in peace. I can't complain.
I'm in your...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
Just you wait, Louis Boo. You will pay for what you've done!
You're awfully excited, Zhang Fei.
Of course I am! It was my fault that we lost Xiaopei. My failure is what caused all the pain we went through. If that hadn't happened, do you think you would have ever fallen so low?
Perhaps not. But without that fall, we never would have found the courage to rise to even greater heights. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, thank you for believing in me, even at my worst. I have you...
You've changed, brother.
Have I?
Yes. You look like a man of purpose now.
Yeah, you were looking pretty pathetic before.
I don't think he wants to hear that from you.
And you're all just as you've always been. Always there to help me when I need it. I swear, your faith in me will be rewarded. Come. If we stand together as one, we can overcome any enemy.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity. What a pain. More and more people are losing their families as the fighting goes on.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
Let's begin. Yes. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen. Go.
Well then, let us go. Let's go. It's time to bid farewell to Louis Boo.
Here we go. We're going to flood the castle as planned.
It's an ambitious task. The enemy officer has to work quickly and defeated, and without any mistakes. But I know we can do this.
We advance. Those pitiful dogs, only content to attack when the numbers favor them. No matter. I will put them down myself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer.
The attack on the main gate is weaker than expected. They must be up to something. If so, they may be aiming for the floodgates. I should ask Lord Zamba to strengthen our defenses there.
Another victim has fallen before me!
Improvements. At last. This territory.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We have infiltrated the floodgates. Now we can put our plan in motion.
Wait before me. Behold the greatest warrior in all the world!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Don't let them get
has been
any
defeated.
further. Hold the line. Block their way.
It's time to advance.
It seems Cao Cao's men are being held back for now. We should make our way to the command tower.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Things are looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
We're ready to destroy this dam. On to the next one.
I'm starting to get fatigued at this rate.
It's time to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's Louis Bu! So this is what a true warrior looks like.
Is that all you've got? Next warrior!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So weak. Who's my next victim?
What? Lord Louis Bu has left the castle? I suppose it was foolish to think we could control him. With him on the loose, the battlefield will fall into chaos. Any number of chances to turn the tide. And I think
The enemy
this
officer
battle isn't decided
has been
just
defeated.
yet.
Let's go. This dam is also ready to be destroyed. Just one left.
I can't hold on much longer. I need a way through.
The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
won't get away from me! Archers! Arrows at the ready! Loose!
After my other eye now. Very well. It's about time I showed you my gratitude for my left eye.
Are you even trying? Come on! What are you afraid of?
Louis Bu. He's a monster.
Is there no one here who can match me? Does Cao Cao only fill his ranks with spineless peons?
All the dams have been prepared for destruction. Ready when you are.
Now all that remains is to reach the tower and open the gates. It will be heavily defended. We advance.
It's time to advance.
I cannot afford to fall here.
Lose heart, and you lose the fight. No giving up. To the bitter end.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
It's hopeless to face
The
that
enemy
demon
officer
head on.
has been defeated.
We should focus on the floodgates.
As long as we have Lord Louis Bu, we cannot lose. We'll fight back with every last bit of strength.
What's a predicament?
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are looking bad. But I refuse to consider this settled.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
It's time to advance. Situation.
The enemy officer
How careless
has been defeated.
my inexperience is showing.
It's time to advance.
I've been waiting for this.
floodgates are open. The plan is officially underway.
Whoa! What the? Water?
They've taken the floodgates! They're going to flood the castle! The castle is overrun. There's no use trying to defend the gates now!
This is hopeless.
Enemy officer,
Open the gate. Let his men in.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
I wasn't expecting defectors. We need to rethink our next move. There must be a way. From bad to worse. No. My blade and my will have not been broken yet! What? The gates have been destroyed? I must get back to the castle now!
Driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's go!
Chung Liao, I trust you can handle this. But even if you are defeated, they will have to face me.
Billy Boo has chosen to stay deep within the castle. We must use this time to drive back the enemy and corner.
Behold my true power!
To say the least. Keep that
The
up.
enemy officer has
I
been
was too
defeated.
weak for the task. As the defeated, I have little choice but to put my life in your hands.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Keep
has
doing
been
what you
defeated.
do.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
is orchestrated with perfection.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We still have hope. Our faith in the mightiest warrior who ever lived will see us through this battle.
Yuan Shu's forces shall lend you a hand, Louis. Thank us later. So, Chen Gong has gotten Yuan Shu involved. His defeat goes unchallenged.
Last! Our chance to push back has come! It's time to turn the tide on this battle! I just wasn't ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my coming, here I am. No, just you watch, Lord Louis Bu. I'm not done yet!
Been defeated? I see. Then have the troops gather on me.
It's time to face Louis Bu. I'm counting on you all. We will come and find you once we're done with Yuan Shu's army.
So in the end, I am the only one left standing. Still, I am more than enough. All shall kneel before my might. The might of a warrior who stands above all! Now we can finally pay him back for all that he's done. Let's do this! Let's go!
Presence alone is almost suffocating. We mustn't falter. We can do this together.
Fight on. A battle to get my blood pumping. One of us dies here today. Now you will learn what it means to fight the world's greatest warrior. Like a child flailing their tiny, weak limbs. Not bad. Worthy of standing before me.
It's over. So soon. getting out of here.
Got this. Let's get serious.
Fails me.
Got this.
Superiority!
What is this?
Of my might. What is this? Afraid of losing your life all of a sudden?
Let's get serious.
never. It is I who am the strongest. Let's go. could I lose? I survived worse. Skypiercer feels heavy in my hands. My body is losing strength by the moment.
My apologies for the delay. put Louis Bu on the back foot like that is no small feat. But he is truly a formidable foe. We will need to work together to defeat him.
Down pests!
It is done. How would you have me conclude this matter?
That is not for me, but for the court-martials to decide.
And if I were to forgive you,
I fear I must refuse. And there's no need to guide me to the execution grounds. So close. I was so close!
I was taken with Lord Louis Bu's strength. I fought on battlefield after battlefield, hoping I might die a warrior's death at his side. An honor Lord Cao Cao denied me. I hear that it was you who pleaded for my life. What did I do to deserve such cruelty?
The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. And you will never master true strength after death. It is a goal reached only through life.
Lord Zhenliao, there you are.
Lord Shu Huang.
I had heard that you would serve Lord Cao Cao, so I came to give you my greetings. I don't believe we've had a chance to speak in peace since I served under Lord Li Jue in Chang'an.
You were in a situation similar to my own, were you not? Lord Shu Huang, if I may ask, how do you serve two lords without any qualms?
Saying I have no qualms would be a lie, but so would denying my wish to pursue my path as a warrior. Even as an enemy, I was astounded by how you fought in Xiape. Fighting beside you would truly be a blessing. I can only hope that I may follow in your footsteps as a great warrior. Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhen Liao, I ask you both for your guidance.
So you would follow me just as I followed Lord Louis Bu? Lord Guan Yu, allow me to thank you for asking that my life be spared. For if I had died in Xiape, I would not have had the chance to meet a warrior like Lord Shu Huang again.
No thanks are necessary.
What say the three of us spar to commemorate our gathering here?
A fine idea.
You'll hear no complaint from me. After all, a warrior speaks not with their words, but with their blade.
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord...
It is good to... If you don't...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's get serious. Nice. Take this.
I am great.
More customers always show up.
Just look at how far we've come. We started out as a bunch of bumpkins from Yo, but now we're great officers, getting audiences with royalty. I don't know what it is about my brothers, but the Emperor and Cao Cao seem to have taken a liking to them. Thinking back on it now, a lot has changed since our early days. The only thing that hasn't changed is me. I wonder if I should start making some changes myself. Well, how about this? I'll be Lord Zhang Fei, the brave and wise warrior with temperance enough to never lose himself to drink. Wouldn't that be something? It must be the alcohol talking. Speaking of changes, you're quite different than you were when we first met. But your heart is more or less in the same place. I always feel at ease with you.
Nothing has changed since Dong Chuo's rule. Just what is Cao Cao thinking? Treating His Majesty like this?
Well, he is the one with full control over the court. To him, the Emperor is a mere puppet. His Majesty might not speak ill of him in front of us, but surely he must be displeased.
Or perhaps he is afraid because he is unable to discern Cao Cao's intentions.
Have some respect. His Majesty would never fear a charlatan like him.
Well, I am certain our dear Emperor is pained at all the tyrannical deeds committed in his name. Perhaps we should have forgone Cao Cao and entrusted someone with more prestige, like Yuan Shao.
Ah, but I hear that Liu Bei might also be worthy.
Ah, well met. On patrol, I presume?
It has grown late. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the patrols to the troops and rest.
Speaking of which, we shall do the same. We bid you good night.
What timing? I've just received word that Lord Gongsun Zan was defeated by Lord Yuan Shao at Yijing. I owed a great deal to that man. Lord Gongsun Zan took me under his wing when I was directionless. He even nominated me as a minister of Ping Yuan. This chaos has claimed a dear friend. Thank you for your concern. But to be honest, it hasn't dampened my spirits as much as you might imagine. Lord Gongsun Zan's defeat has given Lord Yuan Shao the 4 provinces north of the river, making his kingdom the most powerful in the land. Conflict with Lord Cao Cao will be unavoidable. History is being written. Great changes are coming to our world. The sadness I should be feeling at the loss of a great friend has been replaced by strange excitement for the future. I have something to discuss with you. Tonight, let us enjoy drinks in the moonlight before feasting together in your room.
We're gonna drive out Cao Cao?
Shh. Not so loud, Zhang Fei.
But why with the Emperor?
I am not sure of His Majesty's true intentions, but he is clearly not satisfied with the current state of affairs. So, what say the 3 of you?
What can I say? Your mind's already made up, isn't it?
Yeah. Helping all those in need. That's what you set out to do.
Yes. I suppose that is what it all comes down to. I spoke with the Emperor here, and learned how much he is suffering under the current arrangement. I will do what I believe is right, in the way I see fit. If His Majesty is asking for help, then I want to answer the call.
Heh, that's the Liu Bei we all know. Besides, we never plan to just keep taking orders from Cao Cao forever, right?
I have no objections. But how are we going to carry out such a plan? As it stands, we are nothing more than the guests of Lord Cao Cao's. We don't have the soldiers, let alone the support necessary to succeed.
First, we will remove ourselves from Lord Cao Cao's influence and claim some land on which to establish a base. Lord Cao Cao has been talking about attacking Yuan Shu in anticipation of Yuan Shao's forces coming south. That will be our opportunity to leave Shu City. Our destination is in Shu, the castle at Xiaopei. With the time we've spent there, I'm sure the people will give us a warm welcome upon our return.
I'm no strategist, but do you really think we should bother with attacking Yuan Shu? If we're just going to turn on Cao Cao anyway, I don't see why we need to keep following his orders.
I understand your thoughts, but we cannot deny that he has helped us on many occasions. I'd like to repay him for that. Perhaps. But I cannot be the hero to stand against Lord Cao Cao if I am in his debt.
It's just like you to think this way, brother. But that's the part of you we admire most. Stay true to your chosen path. While Liu Bei is away negotiating the alliance with Yuan Shao, it's up to us to defend Xiaopei. His family also resides within this castle. Should anything happen, we must be ready to guard it with our lives. Yes, it is a relief to have you here with us. With Cao Cao's forces engaging Yuan Shu's massive army, I can't see the commander himself bringing soldiers our way, but there's reason enough to believe he might send one of his officers. We need to stay vigilant. I am sure Liu Bei and the others will be able to secure the alliance and bring back reinforcements. All we can do is put our faith in them and perform our duty here.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in from time to time.
Lord Zulu wants us to...
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing.
Greetings. Yes, I've been thinking a bit about Liu Bei and where we might go from here. When he told us that he had found his purpose, when he decided to part ways with Lord Cao Cao to establish a base of our own, I was happy. If we could spare the people of this troubled world even one source of grief, then we sworn brothers would proudly charge into battle. And yet, he still lacked a solid ambition for us to pursue. He would speak of doing great things for the world, but never decided what those great things would be. But then, after fighting Louis Bu and having that discussion with Lord Cao Cao, something changed. He found some sense of purpose. This could well be the turning point. Will he be able to seize this opportunity to rise? That is why it is more important than ever that we support him, no matter what. That's what I like to hear. We must all work together to help him achieve greatness.
We have a report!
What is it?
Cao Cao's forces are advancing on Xiaopei Castle!
How could this be? What about my brothers?
We have received no word. There are rumors that they have fallen to Cao Cao's forces. Please, sir, your orders!
We must defend the castle at all costs. I'm counting on you to help us make it through this. You there.
In numbers and in spirit. Do not fear, Guan Yu. Bring this castle down around them.
Behind me lies Liu Bei's home. I shall defend it with my life. I won't let you,
enemy officer,
or anyone else lay a hand on my brother's stronghold or his family.
The enemy officer
Enemies already invaded the castle. Let's go. We have to hurry and drive them out. Any who invade our stronghold will be met with our blades. Good work, everyone. All the foes who entered the castle have fled.
Don't allow the enemy even a shred of hope. Attack them relentlessly.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How there's still so many of them? I'm counting on you. Let us divide our efforts to halt the enemy's advance. Advance now!
You have my thanks. We pulled through somehow. With your help. We'll go defend the gate.
As long as I'm here, you won't get through. I don't care how many men you have. Now be gone, unless you wish to take my blade.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is what Guan Yu is like when he's serious. Facing him head-on may be a difficult feat.
Oh well, this is a great help indeed. Allow us to defend the gate.
Over you here! No letting up. Press the attack. The enemy will crumble soon enough.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you. Take this. Take this. Take it. Take this. All my might. Take this! Got this! This!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go. Fear not. Push on through. Onward. Have faith in our victory.
Dare to come out here alone?
The enemy officer
I'll make you regret that decision.
Xiape Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts
The
to
enemy
flood.
officer has been defeated.
Let's test that theory first.
Start the advance!
So the enemy is after the floodgates. Then they'll have to answer to me.
An even match. We must push harder.
Damn. We're being driven back. This is bad. Really bad.
Take this! There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Words cannot describe your ability.
What am I going to do with you?
The enemy's holding up well considering the difference in strength of our forces. Even so, the resistance cannot last forever.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
I thought they'd come marching in with a huge army. Does this mean they're nearly done for?
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
I'm still needed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must fall back for now.
We've been able to hold out until now. Still, Cao Cao's forces are no joke.
He's still putting up a fight? Well, I suppose I should have expected as much from the famed Guan Yu. Still, he must be getting quite nervous under these circumstances. Let's take advantage of the situation while he's on the back foot.
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perhaps we could approach the enemy's stronghold now. Might be a trap.
Take this!
Yet, we won't last long. This is ours. Let us take this chance to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Advance now!
Are you ready to face me? Looks like it worked. Now, it's time to put an end to Guan Yu.
Take this!
The enemy officer,
Lord Guan
has been
Yu.
defeated.
I, Zhang Liao, shall be your opponent. Ready your weapon!
I was more than ready for a trap. I'll cleave my way through and bring us that much closer to victory.
With this, we have put Guan Yu in check. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle. Shall we initiate the event?
The castle falls. All of this will be for naught. Still, all we can do now is fight the foes.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Believe in your allies and in our victory to come.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day. I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
For that, all my might! Take this! Take this! The momentum is on our side!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Your efforts truly are impressive, but I cannot lose for the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
Take this! Take this! Take
I hope you're ready. We cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
Such tremendous strength. Yet I will not falter, if you will. I shall put my all into ultimate attack. Here and now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
If you will. Take this. Take this.
Let's end this.
Take this. Take this.
officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
Got this. And I think
the enemy officer has been defeated.
You're either reckless or overconfident. But sticking your neck out like this is not the way to go.
My mission is far from complete, yet I have no choice but to retreat now.
I won't let this chance.
Take going too. I want to end this with my own hands. Time to advance.
I won't let this chance.
Regrettably, I am ill-equipped for this task. I must retreat.
The enemy officer
I've had so
has been
much
defeated.
fun, but it seems it's about time for me to withdraw.
Who knew there was such a tough guy here? Back off from him.
We've broken through. This is our chance. Onward to victory.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
You're among their ranks. Now it makes sense why we've had such trouble.
Gotcha, you're finished.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
A capable sword, to say the least. Keep that up! Take this! Finished!
Withdraw!
Take this!
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such a great advantage. Careless indeed. Even so, it is futile to struggle against us. You lot have no chance of winning.
All units, assault Xiaopei! You must capture the castle! Post haste!
Heavens knew what Cao Cao himself is here. We better retreat for now and bolster the castle's defenses. I won't give in, no matter how many people you throw at me. As long as I draw breath, I, Guan Yu, shall protect this stronghold. Take this.
Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to...
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful.
Ah, there you are. Lord Cao Cao, I cannot thank you enough for ensuring the safety of Liu Bei's family.
Think nothing of it. More importantly, I have something I want to ask you. Guan Yu, what would you say to an invitation to remain in my service?
What?
Forgive me. It was not my preference to ask him directly. If the proper authority were present, I certainly would have made the request accordingly, but...
I am flattered by the offer, but I will stand by my brother's side for as long as I draw breath.
And what if Liu Bei is no longer of this world?
Lord Cao Cao.
No need to look so grim. I merely asked what if. I will not force you to decide now. Take your time and think it over.
Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. No matter how many losses he suffers, or how weak he becomes. My brother is the only one that can bring salvation to the victims of our troubled times.
I never expected you to fall back under my influence. I'm glad to see you, Ziluan. Ever since you joined Liu Bei, I was certain we would never get another chance to meet like this. But now, both you and Guan Yu have fallen right into my hands. I can think of no greater gift. I understand how you feel. As a follower of Liu Bei, you must see me as your sworn enemy. But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Ziluan. May your next journey be fruitful, and hopefully, at my side.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly believe he's so close by.
This town has gotten big.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them. No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste.
The enemy officer
We shall send our
has been
troops to
defeated.
target him. We march at once!
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy for now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
The enemy
Lord
officer
Cao Cao's renown
has been defeated.
makes him an excellent
This
general.
territory.
Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
This is our chance.
Take the enemy by surprise!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort
The enemy
in
officer
the stream.
has been defeated.
We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance!
I
Enemy officer. Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude.
The enemy
officer
officer
my chance to repay it with my blade.
Emperor Wan Yu! Fight me! If you think you are skilled enough! Yes, the resistance is futile.
It's what happens from here on that counts.
Taking the fort at Yanjing? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it. Start the advance. Start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Is insufficient for a comeback. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. I'm falling back for now. Got this. I must leave the rest to you.
Snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Peace.
Do not know the enemy officer from where you have been defeated.
You seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I have been bested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
What? That Liao has been defeated. Impossible. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Send in Wenchou. Attack Yanjing and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjing. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
That's not possible.
This has been brutal. The enemy officer knows much more I can tell you.
The sash of the sacred bird Luan. Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
Can't hold on much longer. Midway through.
Time is right. We should attack now.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You color me intrigued by the
enemy officer.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. shall retreat and fight another day.
I knew it. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
We gained the upper hand. Things ought to be fun from here on out.
The enemy officer has been
Situation poorly.
That was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Thanks for coming. I owe you one.
You appear when you're most needed. As a tower in itself.
Your assistance comes at the most opportune moment.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy forces at
The enemy
Yanji
officer
are greatly
has been
diminished.
defeated.
We will finish them off in one final assault.
My inexperience is showing. I'm starting to get fatigued. All this wretched. Attack! Leave none alive!
I must leave this battle in your capable hands.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening.
No. Why did it have to end like this?
What? Wensho has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened? I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wensho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humble, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and ally with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Even with such an eminent family,
Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bai Luan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I better choose carefully.
There you are. I'm surprised you haven't grown tired of this view yet. Do you like it that much? You know, no matter who you talk to, you never change. The others all treat me with deference, given that I'll be the next chief of the village. And I am responsible for repaying that respect by guiding and protecting them. I'm ready. And yet, the weight that I must bear can be suffocating at times. I know the world is vast, and that I am not the only one with such responsibilities. But you're from the outside. You must know how isolated this place is. I heard there was another rebellion down south. Only one fate awaits those who oppose the Han. The leaders of these rebellions must be aware of this. How could they not be? But there is a reason they are so determined to act. Soon it will be our turn to play our roles. We will be asked to eliminate the leaders of the rebellion. Ziluan, are you ready? It's a role you should know well. The Han Dynasty is collapsing. Discontent is rife. Enemies within and without plot its demise. It cannot go on. Something must give. The time will come when we must risk our lives and fulfill our roles as the Guardians of Peace. Ziluan, listen. When that time comes, you and Juha will become my wings.
duty you would give your life to fulfill. To tell the truth, I've never understood that way of thinking. I mean, what good are you to your duty or anyone else if you end up dying? When he lived, my father was lauded as a saint. But now that he's gone, nobody so much as speaks his name. But I suppose we all have our own way of doing things. Who am I to say what the correct way is? Still, I wonder what Bai Luan was trying to achieve. The title, Guardian of Peace, sounds grand, sure. But what exactly do they do? Perhaps if he can untangle your past, you will find the answer.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village, and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore, because now you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you, Ziluan. Take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Ziluan. That is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can. Well...
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Xiao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Xiao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Agreed. But only after we get permission from Lord Cao Cao. We accepted his help, so we must thank him properly. And we need to take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together. Back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu. Something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
You there? My time has come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there's even a small chance... Come on! Let's go! Let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your deed to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother!
I had a feeling we weren't dealing with the typical deserters. I would hate to be right sometimes.
Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wanted to avoid fighting them if I could. But I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Another wave of enemies is coming our way. We should try to outrun them.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You rotten deserters. Your little journey ends here. If you want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors!
They're coming our way! Prepare for battle, men! Get in formation!
Oh my God!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
officer has been defeated. Let's go.
For a second. You will not escape, horse thief! The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice!
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. What a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help. But I, too, am searching for him.
I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed.
Got this.
Yes. Let us go together.
The enemy officer
has been defeated. I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao would not wish it. Time to advance!
That magnificent beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him, and then I'll never leave his side!
We've had enough of your little game! We'll never get through here! Come on!
Hey, I'm going for a quick run. You'll see how useful I can be. Just watch. And then, now!
Who was that?
That's the horse thief. The enemy officer has been defeated. He followed us all the way here.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
You didn't even need my help. You really are the best!
Lord.
Oh, no. It's an old habit. Well, whatever. My name is Zhou Zan. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way. Please, take me under your wing.
Lord Guan Yu, we aren't out of danger yet.
Zhou Zan. You may come with us for now.
You mean it? Oh, thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
I couldn't stop them.
Stop, Guan Yu! Take another step, and I will slay you where you stand! Are you sure that's Xiahou Dun? I have been granted passage by Lord Cao Cao himself. But if you must insist on standing in my way, then prepare to meet my blade. An incredible feat.
The enemy officer
You shine like a beacon for the other.
I knew you would prove a threat to our cause. But I will have your head in the end.
Farewell, Xiahou Dun.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Chun Yu.
Those soldiers.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I don't believe my eyes.
Territory. You must act fast, Lord Guan Yu. The situation grows more dire by the moment. The enemy officer has
been defeated.
A great officer can turn the tide of battle with but a handful of men. Let us proceed with caution. Finish off Liu Bei.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's men surround us. Let's go. It seems that fortune has finally deserted us.
Now is not the time to despair, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are all together.
The enemy officer.
Yes, you're right. We should fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
The enemy officer,
brothers,
has been defeated.
I have returned to your side once more.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this a dream? Guan Yu has come to save us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're all together again, as we were always meant to be.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Zhang Fei, my brothers. We have much to discuss. But first, let us escape this peril.
Let's go.
This area belongs to us now.
Quit charging into things. No.
Lord Liu Bei, it's good to see you after so long. Spear is at your service. Lord Zhao Yun. I could not have hoped for more dependable reinforcements.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Guan Yu's arrival has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Spurned a welcoming hand. Threw your rotting at your vagrant brothers. A choice you feel no regret for.
I do not. I have chosen my path.
The enemy officer has been
defeated in vacuous honor. Perhaps it is well. We fight on opposite sides.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I wonder sometimes if you are truly human.
This territory is ours.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei and his minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. But there's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, too.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, take this! Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here.
Take this.
It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord.
Brother, allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou Sung, at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
Thank you, all of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land. Together!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. But I never got the chance to repay him. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao. They knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile,
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao and Runan. With Yuan Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Hey, come on! Don't give up now! Wait! Zhou Zhan, Zhao Yun! Do you two have any ideas that could help?
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait, what about you? Hey, I'm the one asking. Why are you turning this back on me? Ah, I get it. You're just as stumped as the rest of us, huh?
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it. Perhaps some ideas are best left unsaid.
Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix. Such striking names. They must have earned them.